Wait, hold on. I got to do the signature. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Lutheran Brothers and Productions. Oh yeah! And here we are. We're talking about something that Lutherans are quite known for: our view of alcohol, especially Martin Luther being a German man, and a lot of Lutherans are Germans. So you can understand. We certainly do have a view. Sorry, I had to go on Do Not Disturb on Discord just in case anybody decided to message me. That would be very unfortunate. Getting disrupted in recording by Discord of all places. Ugh, terrible. So, what is it? The Lutheran view on alcohol consumption and alcohol in general. Should we be strictly abolitionist? Should we be like, yeah, you can go get party and drunk and all that stuff? Or is it somewhere in between? Let's get into it. So, of course, with any good doctrine, we go to Scripture. We're reading from John chapter 2, verses 1 to 12, the wedding at Cana. Well, this is the Gospel of John, not any of John's letters. On the third day, there was a wedding at Cana. At Cana. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Long day. In Galilee. And the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus was invited to the wedding with his disciples. When the wine ran out, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now there were 6 stone water jars there for the Jewish rites of purification, each holding 20 or 30 gallons. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water." And they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, "Now draw out and take it to the master of the feast." So they took it. When the master of the feast tasted the water, now became wine, he did not know where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew. The master of the feast called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone serves the good wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then the poor wine. But you have kept the good wine until now." This, the first of his signs, Jesus did at Cana in Galilee, and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him. After this, he went down to Capernaum with his mother and his brothers and his disciples, and they stayed there for a few days. For copyright reasons, this is the English Standard Version. I'm not sure if I would ever get hit with a copyright strike, but I'm gonna play on the safe side, and we're gonna say where my material came from. Sorry. So, what did Jesus do? It's the famous story. It's so famous, even secular people acknowledge that the story maybe didn't actually happen, but they acknowledge the story. Jesus turned water into wine, and it is the meme on the internet. I know I saw a video of, it was a meme where this guy who looked like Jesus had a wine glass, and he was putting it under the sink faucet. He turned the sink faucet on, and it would hit the glass, and it would just turn into wine. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I find it funny, at least. If you don't find it funny, Lord have mercy on you. Anyways, so what do we learn? Jesus turned water into what? Wine. For his first miracle. Now, I'm not sure if you're interested much in history or in the process of creating alcohol, but they didn't necessarily have the proper technology to make non-alcoholic beverage, like a non-alcoholic wine. They didn't necessarily have that technology yet. They didn't have the advancements, which is also why they can't really make grape juice, which is why the Baptist view on communion is wrong. It's just a memorial meal and they use grape juice. Wrong! Anyway, sorry. Taking a sip of that's not coffee, that's hot chocolate. Anyways, sorry about that. I'm not sure where that came from. Anyways. So, you see simply for Jesus' first miracle, that he turned water into wine. And also, sorry, hold on, I need to cough. Sorry about that. And also you can tell notably from the Lord's Supper, what was in the cup? Wine. So, from these two verses, you can tell that Jesus did stuff with wine. And he most likely drank it too. Now, is there anything wrong with alcohol consumption? Yes. You drink too much alcohol, you become, what's the word? Impaired. Your rational decision-making skills go lower. And when that happens, the devil is like, hee hee hee, I'm gonna convince you to do sin! And stuff like that. And that's no bueno. For those non-Spanish speakers, that means not good. And it is also just to keep a strong mind. We're supposed to be watch guards in the night. We're supposed to be on alert, red alert, for sin, the devil, and death. Well, that's gonna. You get the point. We're supposed to be on the. We're supposed to be on the lookout. We're supposed to be like guards at a fortress, looking around for sin. Spyglass. Yeah. Actually, I think I had a resource about this somewhere. Because, of course, a Lutheran church has a resource about alcohol consumption. Was any good Lutheran church would? Yeah, no, I can't find it. But that is why getting drunk is a sin, but we should not be strictly prohibitionist, as Jesus did. Turn water into wine, and he passed wine around at the Last Supper. And I'm not sure if you know this, but wine is an alcoholic beverage. I don't make the rules here. I just follow them. So, if being strictly abolitionist is wrong, and you can't just have as much as you want, what's the middle ground? You drink until you drink in moderation. You have 1 or 2 glasses wine with dinner. You have maybe 1 or 2 beers, 3, or just so long as you don't get drunk. That's the whole thing. I know it's funny. There was this one Martin Luther quote. It's not even 100% sure if it came from Martin Luther. It's just credited to Martin Luther, but it is something along the lines of, "He who drinks beer is quick to sleep. He who sleeps long does not sin. He who does not sin enters heaven. Thus, let us drink beer." That is the most Lutheran thing I have ever heard. But most likely Luther did not say that. It is just credited to him, and it's honestly funny to think that he did. So honestly, I'm going to say he did, because it's pretty funny. Anyways, thus concludes a quick 8-minute 27... No, it's going to be like 8-minute 45 seconds, maybe 9 minutes after I get my conclusion done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them down in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. If you have any video suggestions, I would be glad to take a peek. I have a few things lined up right now, so it'll be a little while before I get to it, and I apologize for that. I am working on getting a more consistent upload schedule, so this week I'll maybe do not hold this to me, but I might post another video this week. That's right, 3 Luther Bros Productions videos 1 week. Maybe 3. But for right now, 2. You guys have been blessed. Hold on. We need a screenshot for the thumbnail. As it's still hot. Perfect, though. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. You should comment, like... I'm doing the cringy YouTube thing. Yeah, everybody loves that. Anyways, I want to say good early evening. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day, or whenever you're watching this. We're gonna hit with the Truman Show quote. Good morning, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Such a good quote. Peace.